All right, guys, today we're working on an Escalade. We're going to be upgrading some emblems, light up emblems, and some goodies. So stay tuned. Let's get it. All right, this thing's pretty cool. Big truck. It's got the LED steering right here. It's pretty fresh. It's got the screen going along the whole way. It's very spacious. So if you have a big family, definitely recommend these. So stay tuned. Let's upgrade this thing. All right, guys, so today we're going to be upgrading this emblem here, and we're going to be using this emblem here. We'll be using this emblem right here. It lights up. It comes with almost lost the phone there. Comes with wire right there, so you can hook it up to your lights, and it comes with a wiring harness, so it's all plug and play. So first step we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to remove this this badge here, take that out, and then I'll show you guys what we gotta do next. So let's get it. Let's pop the hood first. So this is how you pop the hood, and this is actually I think it's a 2022 or 2020, yeah, 2022 Escalade 600. Beautiful truck or SUV. So here we expose these clips here, this cover here. We're gonna remove that first so that we can take a look what's going on down here, which there's a wire for the camera, looks like. And we're gonna see what's going on with the clips. Let's get it. All right, guys, so the way you remove these clips, you get a one of these tools. You pop that clip up just like that, and they pop right out, that piece. So it comes in two halves, and then all you do is pop this one out and they come out. So the mechanism is when that piece goes down there, this spreads out and it locks it in. So let's remove the rest of them. All right, when those clips popped out, this should just pop out just like that. We're gonna set it aside. You're gonna shove in a plastic tool here that's thin. As you can see, there's a clip there, and you're gonna push that down and it should pop this out. And you're gonna do that slowly throughout the whole thing without breaking any clips. It says you might break some, but we're gonna try not to. Let's get it. So I'm using a whole bunch of pry tools. I'm able to pry them out slowly. It looks like we're almost out. So let's get it. Let's keep going. All right, guys, I removed the emblem. Clips are untouched. Actually, I broke one right here, but that doesn't matter. Still clips in there perfectly. If you were to swap it back, you wouldn't have any issues with it. So, you know, it's an older vehicle. Plastic gets brittle. But yeah, one out of many is really, really good. So let's do a cutout here, which we have to, because we have to compensate for this piece here, because you see this one's flat and it just goes flat on there. So we're gonna make a piece there. I'm gonna make a cutout so that can fit in there. Let's get it. So the new emblem's installed. Just kidding. We just drew out where we're gonna cut in the same shape as that. So let's get it. Let's cut this thing up and see if that fits in there. Sheesh. Right, we cut out that area there, so it's looking good, and it looks just like that. So now we'll be able to fit this in there, but we got to drill a hole first right in there to be able to run the wire. Let's get it. So made the hole. This fits right in there, no issues. Boom. And now I'm gonna fish it up and then put this thing in. Let's get it. All right, I ran the wire. I put it right here to hold it up here so we don't have to be fishing for it. I peeled back the corners of the emblem, and now we clipped it in. it's all clipped in, nicely fitted. And then we're gonna keep that on there for now. Everything's good though, everything's clipped all around. Now time to wire up the headlight. So you have to remove this connector here and then run the wire beneath here. We got to remove these bolts here so that we can do a nice clean routing of the wire down to this way. So let's get those bolts out, guys. So I zip tied that wire going up to the other wire for the camera, so you can only see one wire there. And then I ran the rest of the wires here. I zip tied the connector right here, and then I ran the wire along this way where there's already some tabs on there where you can run it. So that's how I ran it. Now it's called clip back on. We're gonna put the bolts back on, and then now we're gonna wire the wire right in here. I'm gonna take this out and then wire everything up. Let's get it. All right, we put the wiring in there. We ran it down there and everything's secured. Now I'm gonna put the bolts back on here, and we're gonna put that cover back on, and we're gonna finish this job. Let's get it. All right, we have all these back on. Now for the satisfactory part of this job, peeling off the, yeah, definitely changes the look of it. Now let's see it light up. Sheesh. Right, I cleaned up this whole entire whatever it's called, this tray here, make it look fresh. Cleaned up the grill a little bit, and now we get to see how this thing lights up. Let's check it out. All right, looks good. This thing looks good. I can't imagine what it looks like at nighttime. Really nice upgrade. So with that being said, let's move on to the back. Let's get it. All right, now for the back, we're gonna be replacing this emblem as well. I think it's a light up one as well. And we're gonna be replacing the Escalade and the 600 emblems. And let me show you guys what we got. These are the emblems here. The D's for diesel, so we're gonna disregard that. And here's the badge. So let's get it. Let's replace this and finish this job. Let's get it. How do you open this thing? Oh, that's for that. Okay. Where's the other button? This button? That's not a button. I will figure it out. All right, so we got one of these. This one opens up the whole thing. Oh yeah. Power gate. Sheesh. Let's get it. Let's remove this backing plate here and pop this panel out and then keep going. Let's get it. First thing, you want to pop this cover here and expose this screw right here to 7 mil, and that cover just pops right out, just like that. All right, then you want to pop these out the way, both sides. They pop out. They got a clip, that bronze clip right there, and they clip into the actual here with some plastic tabs. So that's how they clip in there. And next we're gonna be, I already started prying this down. So you want to take one of these tools here and just start prying down, and you hear the clips just unclip all over. So we're gonna do that all around. And don't forget to unplug this plug here for the automatic closing of the gate. Let's get it. guys, and that's how it comes out. Like I said, one screw, and the rest are these tabs here that clip in there. Don't forget that that connector. So this connector, you pop this gray piece out, and then you pretty much you know, push down on it and then slide it out. So now we expose all this wiring here. So we got to take off this piece here. So looks like someone already tried taking that out. See the bulging right there. We'll see what we got to do to make it fit flush. But yeah, looks like someone already messed with this piece. Maybe the backup camera or something. Somebody tried to mess with it. So we'll get it right. Let's get it. Guys, next you want to remove both trim pieces on this side. There are these things here. And they clip on just like that. Just got to take a pry tool and pry them off slowly. Make sure you don't break anything. But yeah, like I said, so it looks like someone took this apart before. So I did notice one of these was missing here. So, but it was holding fine because of all these other ones. So just noticed that too. So let's keep going, guys. Let's remove this back piece and see what defect or whatever is behind there. Let's get it. So these are 8 mils. They're all 8 mils. There's a nut there, 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 and up there. So once you pop those out, you want to take this connector piece out just so that you can have more wiggle room. And now we're going to put this in here somewhere to not mess it up. We're going to bring this down. And we're going to leave it just like that so that we can pop this out and see what's going on back here. Let's get it. There are some clips right there. And up there, I can't really get the camera on them. I already popped them out. There's that yellow one up there. It's popped out already. And then there's another one. Well, this is how you can see it. There's one right underneath this piece here. There's one there. It's a white one. And then there's another white one up there and a yellow one. So you gotta pop those out carefully with some pliers and pop those out, and then this whole thing should come out. Let's get it. All right, guys, so like I said, remove this from there. It pops right out. And I put some towels there so I don't mess that up. And it's not that heavy, so this harness should hold up. We're gonna be quick anyway, so this plugs into this right here. And now I gotta remove these 2/8, pop that emblem out, and we should be able to pop the new one in and get it done. Let's get it. All right, emblems installed. And I cleaned out this area here because it was all dirty. I'm gonna clean this up too and then put everything back on. Let's get it. All right, so that's the emblem installed. Looks fresh. Oh, that's how you open the thing. You press that. Huh. That's cool. So this is the button that I was looking for earlier. That's cool. So now let's finish up this job. Mount everything down. I think I got rid of that gap too. Nah, it's still there. Frick. I don't know. It's a defect from factory. Defect from factory. All right, so I fixed that gap. You guys can see that gap is gone on both sides. So what I did, I pressed down on this while I put this bolt in. And you can see I moved it forward a little bit. So that gets rid of that gap. So like I said, this was messed with it before. But we got as close as we can. Looks good now. No bumps on each side. Let's get it. Let's finish this up. Put this cover back on. Those covers back on. and then move on to the emblems. My favorite part. Let's get it. Let's set up my my thing here, my ruler. We mark the letters so they can go back where they supposed to. And now we're gonna take these letters out and install the new ones. Let's get it. All right, first emblem is on, perfectly straight. Now let's do the next one. If you guys enjoyed the video on how to do all this work, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Let's get it. Everything looks good. Insane. Let's get it.